Welcome to the new MARIK Workshop. This segment of the WBPL 76 is brought to you by the Night Owl Association, along with the Bear Digs Company and viewers like you. Why are you here? No. This is going to be perfectly normal. Why are you here? I have to enlarge bigness.
Power of chat compels you.
That was a professional sheep wrangling.
Wait, how the hell do you sell Truckosaurus at Pawn Stars?
Grumble about things. I'm going to do something stupid because I want to know if it works.
The fuck is my meat jiggler?
I would so download Pete.
Diggs just got banana bow.
Both the teeth.
Very important announcement for you. Free Corn Thursday.
Please don't do that anymore.
Fuck this boat.
You dare not defy their will.
I guess the car fucks the boat.
Wait, Saints Row Cooney? I love that game.
Tactical booty chores.
butter biscuits.
The f*** is Free Corn Thursday?
Okay, listen, all I'm saying is, did I study wordonomy? I did. In fact, I'm not a wordologist, but I've studied wordonomy. I've studied wordonomy, admittedly. It was a night course, and I have done... okay, I took the same class 3 times, but I passed it eventually, and then I went to go get my degree, and they said, sir, this is a Wendy's, you have to leave. And I guess that's fair, but with this, Squick, I'm telling you, waffleonium is an acceptable syntax for a word. Planetarium is an actual word. You didn't make that up. You were just rambling. It is a word.
I don't believe you.
But because of all of this, I say with like a kind of a sense of what I'm trying to say as a dabbling wordologist is grundalabra is not a real word. Please don't do that.
I hate you. No, that's not.
That's what I'm saying. No grundalabra. It's a simple request.
That's going to be a porn tag, and it's going to be weird, and someone's going to Google it, and it's going to be your fault.
A lot of things are my fault, but this one specific time...
No, do not write it down. Let it...
a variety of things
do not
over time
grundalabra.
Have been occasionally my fault. In this particular case, less than usual, I will admit.
This is entirely your fault. It was a predictable outcome. We went from a delightful, waffly constructed building and or element to whatever the hell kind of weird-ass candle situation you are creating.
No! How else are you going to celebrate waffle? You know what? No, I'm done. I'm sorry.
With an easy bake oven with a light bulb.
So you're going to have seven crazy nights of easy bake oven? That doesn't work. No, you need the waffles.
You can't just put
7 days of waffles.
Easy bake.
7 days of waffles. A waffleabra? Yes. Grundalabra? No. It's not hard math.
It's not hard math. Why are you suggesting that people butthole the waffle? I don't want this.
Listen, waffleabra good. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, I will agree. Waffleabra good. It's called a fork.
That's not wrong. As wrong as I want it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Pardon me. Oh,
yeah,
hi, we're streaming.
Need a minute.
I need a moment. Waffleabra.
Wait, are we talking about the planetarium? Because you look outside and you show me a planet, and then I'll believe there's a planetarium.
I found it.
Look down!
Okay, so you are positing that a planet is made out of floor?
Are you muted, Parallax? Tio is asking.
So Para's been doing an intro, allegedly. But the important thing is that he agreed with everything that I said. Like, unreservedly. And in advance.
All right. So tell us again about this thing.
What, the waffles? Oh, you put them in a toaster.
No. I don't
The
know if they can
mislinks.
hear me now or not.
Well, look at your OBS and make sure the
Well, maybe it is OBS. Okay. Well, hey, luckily this time, the only thing I said that they didn't hear was BizMonkey sent us a missed links. That's really all that happened.
All right. Good.
Other than that time, you agreed with me.
I said Grundalabra a couple times.
God damn it. No.
I'm going to try to fix this coffee cup. Pardon me.
Hey,
the internet's trying to sell me a $200 microscope.
Cookie, what's that thing that you say sometimes that makes him yell?
Ooh, woo.
Do not that the microscope.
Do not ooh-woo the Grundalabra.
I think that might be one of the few things you're permitted to woo if all parties agree. I don't know. I'm concerned.
Vectron 696. That's my opinion.
Oh God, I don't know what's happening.
What?
Okay,
So
yeah.
This is a misclicks.
Yeah, this is a Mistlinks. It's good. It's got red stuff on the base. It looks pretty good. It looks like he used crackle paint. That's nice. I need to buy some. I need to buy some crackle paint.
Do you get crackle paint in a barrel?
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you what. You get on down there, and get that crackle paint, man. You get this golden sun stuff, and just go put it on the base, and it dries up, and it go crack, man.
Do you get that in a barrel?
Yeah, man. You can get on down there and get a 55-gallon drum of crackle paint, man. You can get it down at the Cracker Barrel.
Crackle barrel?
Yeah.
I knew
What?
that's exactly where that was going.
This is also a dire wolf.
I really like that direwolf. I said that during the pre-show,
Ooh.
but I'm going to say that again. That's good work. Who did that?
Who do you think did that?
I think Bizmonkey.
Bizmonkey did it. You can tell because he labeled it.
I know. I don't label anything.
Wait,
like,
you can
I
label
like this
things?
is a
Tiny,
Mac.
and the teeny tiny brush strokes. That's how you can tell it's Bizmonkey, is because there are brush strokes that are like the size of, I don't know, nanometers or
Like
something.
molecules thin.
He wants everybody to know that this, for those of you that are not watching us tonight,
The
which I have
beefs-
been led to understand that I have viewers that catch the VOD, which is blowing my mind.
Hello, future humans. How are you? I have not
Hello.
blown up the moon today. You are welcome.
I mean,
that
So
we
if someone
know of.
did, it wasn't me.
Yes, but can we really trust you? In any
Yes.
event,
I'm very trustworthy. Give me more moons.
I have spoken with Bizmonkey about this. His technique is that he puts down his base coats and then he oil washes the hell out of it, and he takes that off with white spirits, and he does that in a way I haven't figured out how he gets it so clean after the fact. I have not managed that yet.
maybe he uses violence.
It could be. I have makeup sponges. I just need more practice with it. Also, I'm not quite patient enough to really use these, I don't think. Anyway, other stuff.
Put 'em up, he says.
Why you do thing? Come back.
Why
There.
wouldn't I? I do many things.
I
Like-
mean,
Okay, I believe that this is... Okay, fine, we'll press F11 for a second. Okay, this is a viewer that watches on Fridays. So, like, apparently last week when I said if you wanted to submit something, you can send it to art at WBPL76.com, someone was listening because Iggy the Viking sent us 6 photos of some of his, I believe he said they were D&D characters. So, Iggy, thank you for watching. Thank you for submitting. Let's get some more views of terrible, terrible Viking man. There's good basing on there.
Based.
It
Static
is
grass.
based.
We also, actually, that ranger's pretty good. I'm going to assume ranger here. It could be a rogue, but I'm thinking ranger.
I mean, maybe it's a dude
It's
just
a
trying
ro-
to do his taxes.
It-
With somebody else's money, obviously. But
This is true. The
There's a-
IRS
he's-
doesn't care where the money comes from, just as long as you pay
as
the
long as
taxes
they
on
get
it.
it.
I feel like if you try to pay the
Something
IRS
we
with
had-
IRS money, they will be mad.
I mean, as long as you tell them where it came from, they don't care. It's somebody
But
else's problem.
Hmm.
It's enforcement's problem.
I'm going to press F to doubt. Right now, it's a capital
Here we
F.
go.
You have a
Whatever.
doubt button? I have to do that manually.
Other side of our fighter barbarian friend.
Ah, they're called a farbarian because they are very
farbarian.
small, so they look like they are farther away, and then they punch your
That's
shin
what it
into
is.
39
That's
pieces.
exactly what it is. It's a class exclusive to hobbits and gnomes.
Oh man, a hobbit monk would be
There's a lot.
an experience.
There's a lot.
Ask Spaz about that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the Square sent us this Marauder too. I like the fade out here. It's very nice. Did a good job fading from the darker greens and browns at the bottom up to the lighter, cool white at the top. Nicely done. Oh no.
Oh no.
What have you done?
Yeah, Mad Dog says, "Hey, Night Owl, I have an idea," and Night Owl says, "Oh no."
Yeah, it's about the size of it. Okay, and I have a little bit here to show off. I didn't get a whole lot. I guess I didn't get a large number of things done lately. But let's see what I did.
Hype train incoming,
Oh,
and thank you,
stop
Beards Guy. Thank you,
Okay.
Beards Guy.
So my kids painted this week, and lovely wife mine
Oh,
got.
wow.
I don't know what to do.
Damn, that's nice.
They picked out some
I don't know how to unpick.
birdhouses, and well, the one on the left, my 5-year-old painted. It is brown.
It's brown.
The one on the right, my daughter painted. She is 7, and she covered it in vines and flowers.
Very nice.
She's very happy with it.
Yeah.
Those are goldfish crackers in the back because
Goldfish for scale.
everybody, Yep, there you go. Goldfish for scale. What else did I do? Oh, I did this.
You cheered 50 to say lovely.
I did.
Ah,
I did. This is the diorama
So, I mean,
that
it is.
This is the diorama I have put to get goldfish for scale. Thank you, Night Owl. This is the diorama. Grimmo saw it because I put it on my Instagram. This is based off of my end card art that my friend Alex made for me earlier this year, late last year, and that Orion was just released this week or last week by White Rook Studios, and it is amazing. And he was nice enough to share the files with
level
me.
3.
Guys, oh, thank you for giving Lovely Wife a subscription.
Hi, Car.
And I'm genuinely really loving what you've done with the shrubbery on there. I know it's a small touch, but it really makes the whole thing just look good.
Right? And I mean, it makes it feel like a real place, especially when you get it in the right spots, kind of around the rocks. And clump foliage is great. I love clump foliage.
Oh yeah.
It is foliage. It comes in clumps.
Ha-ha.
There's the other angle. I have been told, and I agree with this, that I really ought to go in and highlight that PPC blast, that very panicked PPC blast that would do nothing at that range.
So here's the thing. I'm going to push back a little bit on that because if you do that, you also have to add like lighting tint to everything around it. That's a
Yeah.
risky move.
Yeah.
That's not a bad point.
Like as it is, it
You
looks.
he could do a little tiny bit, but not much. Like
On the helix that goes around it, I could do it.
Okay, I could see that.
Make it like the beam from a proton pack.
And honestly, it captures that moment of Saturday morning cartoon theater where it's like, yeah.
Nothing good shall happen here.
The primary colors are fighting.
Thank you, everyone, for the bits.
At some point, I do actually... Yes, thank you for the bits. I intend to get a muzzle blast onto the Orion's autocannon.
Ooh.
And just to really drive home that Marauder is just entirely fucked.
I did... At some point, I do want to say a thing since we're talking about mechs before we veer away from mechs.
What you got, Cookie?
If you backed the Kickstarter, they reopened the pledge manager. They're releasing drop ships, and they are selling some drop ships for a very noble cause because one of the metal model.
Iron Wind yeah.
Yes. They are all profits will go to healthcare for the folks there that are in dire need.
This is their third round of this. I'm really hoping that.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping something good comes of it.
So,
Thursday doesn't
if
actually exist. It
that's
can't. Not in a
something you
modern
can
economy,
do,
not in a
please do
world governed by
consider
physics
doing
as
it.
we understand it.
Help some
However,
folks in need.
it
I know
is a
Texas
brilliant
is
marketing
often
ploy by
saying,
Big Corn in an
so
attempt
that's
to
my
move
plug
more
for the
corn.
night, that
It's part of
if
their
you
ongoing,
can
plan,
get a
war
dropship
plan,
and donate the
frame of
money to
economic
a good cause.
succession.
That's true. And
by
they are,
which
I do
can
believe they are
slowly
map
migrate us
scale
from
dropships.
the precious
they?
corn over to other
Like
less
they are in scale
sustainable
with the
and
maps.
yet more highly profitable options
I
for
believe so.
fueling
I
our
believe
assorted orifices
Which means
like
they
the
are
moon dust,
huge.
which is available
Okay, I
exclusively
want
on
to
the
show
moon,
off a couple
which,
more
as we all
things
know,
here real quick.
Mr. Musk
Now that I've got the
himself,
camera.
our esteemed
because-
muskrat overlord, king of
Tracts of
ancient
land.
who shot his car
Tracts
fucking
of
moon
land?
missed.
Yes.
Why
Decided,
is Squick
what if
speaking
I could sell the
Enochian?
humans
I don't
moon
think
helium?
Squick is
They
speaking
would like that
Enochian.
for their blood meat,
he
and
might be
would like that
speaking
for our
the
blood meat, but you must know who's
potentially,
funded. That way we'll be the largest
fictional
possible
language of
corn until
angels.
the Earth
Sure.
corn reserves are depleted.
I
At which point,
speak many
you will already
talk
have the
words,
space
and I
moon, but
will
we're not
not
going to
be
get real
stopped.
space moon rock. Oh no, we are
also,
going
we
to
have a
get
Squick
imitation
recording playing
space
what?
moon rock mined
What?
out of the center of the Earth from an established facility
reboots
There's
located.
the- oh,
Wow,
it's
no,
the
they're not
alert.
wrong.
Look it up.
Oh, the
It is
alerts.
very
That's
real.
It's
It's
the
a
alert.
number of cartoon
It's
shows
you-
from the
it's you,
80s.
Boobas,
and
that
the
are getting
inside
that
knowledge
going
from a
'cause you
time
keep
traveler
putting in
who came back from
pennies.
southwestern
true.
Washington
It's
in
your
an
fault.
attempt to warn us all, but they
Which
were
Squick
ignored.
real?
One of us
Is
is
any
real.
Squick
Where they
real?
remain trapped
The
to
other
this
is
day.
temporarily displaced.
One-
Reality is but a
one-
construct of the moment-to-moment sensation your pitiful meat brain is capable of processing. After all, it was meant exclusively for tree bad, fire bad, food good, and now here you are trying to force it to pick apart the vocal resonance of a being that may or may not be on the other side of the internet.
Also, one Squick tells only the truth, the other Squick tells only lies.
And none of them speak English.
That's true.
which path would your friend tell me to take?
What?
I don't know. That guy has a terrible sense of direction.
Confused one says the Grundle button was slapped.
What is that? Is that good? Do the humans enjoy this?
Dogs Cats wonders how many Swicks a Grundlebra can hold.
Grundle.
Seven.
Okay, very quickly, I want to show a few things off here. I showed off one version of this a moment ago.
Is it
like
your
I said-
hand? Because I have seen them.
A little bit. White Rook did just release several variations of his Orion model, so this is one of them. But I can't help but notice that Voxel is in the audience, and I never did show off his good boy, his four-legged friend.
That is adorable. It would kill so many things.
I mean, if it could catch him.
Irrelevant. That is what missiles are for.
That's true. It does have two LRM-10s, but there you go. There is Voxel's Goliath, which several members of his Patreon have already been clowning on this thing a little bit. And, I mean, frankly, I'm still waiting to see somebody do a Carolina lean on one of these, but... Or Carolina squat, I'm sorry. And then this is his most recent, again, released this week. He has created a very high detail Phoenix Hawk.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Starscream
Also
as
Titanicus Urbanicus redeems pet. I think he wanted you to pet the Orion.
The Goliath?
The Goliath,
Oh,
yes.
who's
I
a
mean, you
good
got two
Goliath?
hands.
Who's a good Goliath? Yes, you are. But I want to go ahead and show off what are we doing tonight,
Our best.
and that's the best we can do. As Daniel Tiger has taught us,
Yep.
do your best. Your best
That's
is the best for you.
The
Yep.
hell is a Daniel Tiger?
Yeah. Also,
Ah,
if you feel so mad, that's the one we do at our class. Is we do the mad song.
My wife has gotten very irritated with me when there's one that a very early one from the show that was find a way to play together, that I promptly took the rhythm and I turned it into find a way to live forever. And I don't know why that happened. It's just find a way to live forever. Find a way to outlive the sun. But this is what we're painting tonight.
Car says, I will end you.
But Para, what
Tonight-
neck is this?
This is Diggs. This is our barbarian. Our barbarian. Yeah. So we're gonna paint up. But focus there for an instant. You know what? Let's do the thing where I do the thing and it does the other thing. They used to say turn off the autofocus. There, barbarian or barbarian.
Yes.
We are gonna paint up Diggs Bard. By the way,
Happy
Diggs
birthday,
doesn't know about
Diggs.
Diggs Bard. Yeah, Diggs Bard sings his own birthday song.
Oodalali, oodalali, oodalali.
Golly, what a day!
Oh, Grumble.
Diggs is usually busy Thursday nights, so he won't see this anyway.
I mean, not for a couple hours. He's usually running a D&D game right now.
Yep.
So everybody get your bad behavior out now before Diggs gets here.
My bad behavior is continuous and inexcusable.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
But even I know why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Because it tastes like dessert.
And it's crunchy.
It's true. It's crunchy and it's covered in cinnamon sugar.
And it tastes like chicken.
That might be two things.
Okay.
You're
But
doing
it
your
tastes
chicken
very
wrong.
similar to chicken if you rub chicken on it.
Squick, you do know you're supposed to put milk over cereal and not chicken stock, right?
It's a farm animal. It's close enough.
I really hope somebody quotes that because I felt that one was inspired.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Please no one quote that out of context. It would be bad.
Yes. Oh, yes. It's a farm animal. That's close enough. Dash Squick.
I am surrounded by the clown patrol, and this is the badge they leave me with.
Motherfucker, you are the clown patrol.
Official clown business.
Official
I mean,
clown.
he's right. He's out of line, but he's right.
He's not wrong, yeah.
Cookie, no! Why have I been betrayed?
Yes.
We're off to a start.
We are off to something.
We're off to something.
To see the wizard?
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Odd? We'll go with that. That's the family-friendly version.
Ah, yes, the
Wonderful
Wizard of
Odd.
Unusual.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're going with.
Squick has questionable breakfast something.
I don't find Squick having questionable breakfasts even remotely alarming,
Habits,
surprising,
okay.
or concerning.
Off to see the wizard.
That's right.
The wonderful.
Squick is regularly pouring beef stock over his Golden Crunch.
Is that code?
No, unfortunately.
So I made ramen that was pretty good the other day because I put it was regular ramen, but I put like really spicy guacamole in it and it was good.
I'm sure.
See, I made really bad ramen yesterday. What I did was I took the ramen and then I added water.
Yeah. Well, I added the sauce stuff, but then I added my own spices and flavors because.
Oh yeah, you gotta add the sauce packet.
My
not
lovely
always.
wife made me General Tso's chicken and put it over ramen, which worked wonderfully.
Okay, overachiever, you win.
Hey, I didn't make it. Carr made it.
Yeah,
I
it sounds
would-
delicious.
Steak tonight.
No,
Look, it's gonna make
Voxel, what the fuck?
peanut butter. I've seen that. I've actually seen that. I watched a thing about that.
Which part of the hot dog is peanut butter?
You
Is it
drizzle
the
peanut
inside
butter
part?
sauce on the top.
No,
No.
incorrect.
Yeah.
You must get a hot dog injection tool like you use for the
seen that.
banana to add the jelly.
Also, no.
Yes! Hot dog cores with peanut butter! It's double the protein per protein, and you can inflate the meat logs!
I hate it.
I mean, it's not as bad for you as
Ooh, that
deep fried
sounds good,
meatloaf.
dog
Are you
cat.
sure?
Dog
I am
cat.
going to Amazon, and I am looking for something.
You just
Dog-
missed Prime Day.
Oh,
Dog's
no,
cat.
I didn't.
Oh no.
God. Dogs, cats got sweet Thai chili shrimp tacos.
Ooh.
That sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got. Oh wow, sausage stuffers are only like $40.
So one of the
I
things.
don't want to know what's going to be going on at Squick's house this weekend.
Well, no.
Peanut butter
We
hot
just
dog.
tune Squick into ordinary sausage and wait.
Okay, so I did legitimately see ordinary sausage for the first time yesterday. One of my coworkers showed it to me.
What is Oh God.
TOS Vectron, we can't do that.
What does Vectron want?
Squick's Amazon searches and purchases stream when.
Most of my purchases are perfectly fine.
And the other 90%?
Look, as long as I take some time to sanitize it before the stream. Do I need a sausage stuffer spare plunger gasket?
Okay, so if you're going to get... Oh, God, I know the answer to this. Okay, if you're going to get a sausage stuffer, you're going to need replacement gaskets. You're also going to need... If you're going to have is it going to be a hand crank or is it going to be a press?
Well, this is for one shitpost, so it's going to be neither right now because somebody decided it would be a great idea to run my bank card for 87 cents in the Philippines. So now I don't have a bank card.
Right.
Oh my.
That's
I do
an
not,
answer.
for the record, live in the Philippines. Just for anyone curious, that is the cause of concern.
Okay, if you were to get a sausage stuffer,
Yes.
I get to flip the script and Squick you. Use case, what would you be using it to make?
Hold.
Making sausage.
Somebody quote, I get to flip the script and Squick you.
You can try, but I was born in the era before the internet. I have been
I got you.
throughout the internet. I have become one with it, and I have seen things that were really very upsetting. I don't recommend it. They were fucked up. Anyway.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
Damn it.
2 girls with 1 cup.
The lady
No,
in the
don't.
bathtub.
No, don't.
Bad parallax.
Something, I don't know, never, I'm not even gonna, no.
Cookie, I admire you for defending the moral high ground. Ooh, 30-pound stainless steel electric sausage stuffer.
So here's the thing, the easiest thing for me, I'm gonna say, having been the experience of, being part of sausage stuff because my dad used to grind his own and have the little tube on the end.
Cookie, should I be concerned that your father was doing this and also I know his profession?
No,
Because
considering
it
how he
feels
got
like
paid.
these two things feel like they could be related and it's concerning.
I wonder if
Often
Harbor
they were-
Freight sells
often
one.
they were related because you know how farmers pay the vet
Yes, I do.
the side of beef or the side of pork, and
Yeah.
guess what?
Yeah, you see, that's the best possible outcome of that conversation.
Okay, so I went to Harbor Freight and I'm looking for a sausage machine, but they're not going to call it that. Like, they're going to have the meat grinder half, and I know that because a buddy of mine who does model trains got a meat grinder at Harbor Freight for grinding foam.
I wouldn't get anything that has a motor at Harbor Freight.
No, I'd get plenty of shit that has a motor at Harbor Freight if I
Well, the
intended to
trick is-
use it like 3 times.
You have to, like, lubricate the foam.
Okay,
You
somebody
don't have
get that too, please.
It
I
just
was gonna
sounds
say.
not good.
You have to lubricate the foam.
Okay,
Dash
Yeah.
quick.
There it is. Ship to store, Harbor Freight,
There it is.
electric meat grinder. This electric meat grinder grinds up to 2 pounds meat per minute with picture of what meat might look like. Also, they will sell you a 20-ounce double wall insulated stainless steel tumbler,
Uh-huh.
a 20-volt cordless full-sized glue gun, tool only, a
That's
coin
not-
sorter that doesn't work, some carpeted floor magic moving sliders that are
Oh, those are actually
drastically...
not. Those aren't terrible. I
I
use
They're
them
not
to-
already
terrible, they
have
just-
what, Warlax? I already have what, Warlax? He says I play Payday. I already have what?
Crime.
I assume the 20-ounce
what?
double wall
Oh,
insulated
with
stainless
motor
steel
at Harbor
tumbler.
Freight. Duh, I get it now.
You can
I
also
could-
get a Harbor Freight wrist cuff blood pressure monitor for $14.
I'm going to tell you.
Nice.
I'm going to tell you this real quick. I do have the highest reviewed item on Harbor Freight's website. That is the 12-foot pole saw, the electric,
Wait.
chainsaw
Hold up.
spear.
No, hold up for just a moment. Like, you're going to talk mad shit about Harbor Freight, which is fair, and then say, like, and the one thing I did buy was a chainsaw on a flimsy pole that I could waggle about above my head.
I'd like to make the point I was not the one talking mad shit about Harbor Freight.
No, okay, so here's the thing. I've got a Lowe's in town and I've got a Harbor Freight. If I want to buy something with a motor, I'm not going to buy it at Harbor Freight. I'm going to go to the Lowe's.
I'm not going to buy it at either of those. Amazon's a thing.
You see, okay, I want Dux's perspective on this.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say, does the contractor need to kick in here, or do I need to just kind of like let this go?
So my thing with Harbor Freight is I buy stuff I'm going to use irregularly, stuff I'm not going to depend on, and stuff that might get used a few times from Harbor Freight, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Or disposable stuff is good, like Harbor Freight super glue gel. It's good stuff. A glue gun, that's not a lot to ask. If it's something...
that doesn't have a motor, though. It has a heating element, but it doesn't have a motor.
That's arguably far more dangerous.
Yeah.
So,
but I do want to push back with opinions.
Dux, what do you have to say?
All right, so it depends on what you're doing. I use, like, say, the step bits. If I go and I buy the $30 step bits at Lowe's or specialty stores or wherever, and I have to go to, say, an 1.5-inch stepper bit, I'm going to destroy those things drilling into racks. You cannot make a step bit. I will not destroy. So I will go get the 3-pack of step bits from Harbor Freights and then slowly, work up to the size that I need for conduits. So for that, Harbor Freight is by far the most practical because I'm going to destroy whatever I get anyway.
Right.
Hole punches, okay, you need to go get the Greenlee ones. Just suck it up and go buy those. I bought.
Do they make an electric hole punch?
You don't want those because of the amount of torque that it needs. No, don't do that. Bad squick.
Squick.
Anyway, getting back on. So I got I once got a 10-inch sliding compound miter saw that was, dual jointed, and from Harbor Freight. It was.
I found the tool. Continue.
Oh no.
It's fine. Anyway, I got the sliding compound miter saw from Harbor Freight, but what I did was I went and I got a better saw blade.
Yes.
So a lot of people, when they tear up chop saws and miter saws, it's because they're pressing too hard instead of letting the saw determine how fast you go. So if you want a more aggressive blade, but a less smooth cut, then you get the blade accordingly. Mm-hmm. The saw itself is, as long as you're not running it until it gets hot, the Harbor Freight miter saws I've used them for years. Now
it's a dumb, simple machine.
It does a thing, and it does that thing well enough, and it's fine. So it depends on use case. Now, their Hercules brand drills are... I'm going to say they're on par with, say, your average DeWalt tools. But not as...
I would have said Ryobi, but okay.
Tank.
No, I have seen more DeWalt drills on fire at work.
Wow.
Than I care to... Well, it's because of the way they do the brushes. Stuff gets in there, stuff don't get out of there. So, like, the best longest living ones we have, I'll say Milwaukee on them.
Okay, we're going to have to add some extra rules there because brushed versus brushless, yes, they're from the same company, but those are two totally different animals for every product line.
Right, but even the brushless DeWalts can still gum up on the inside if you're on a job site, doing
that's
work
fair.
for a living. The Milwaukee ones...
shots fired.
The Milwaukee ones tend to be a lot more robust, but they also cost way more. It's a you get what you pay for thing. I actually have.
This is all being said with the prior knowledge that all tool companies are, with the exception of like Harbor Freight, are owned by 3 companies.
Right, and what you're doing is you're buying quote options unquote.
Yeah,
and
it's
built to
the
slightly
Ford
different
versus the
budgets.
Mercury versus the Lincoln.
Right.
Correct.
It's really not, though.
Use cases.
Well-
Use cases. No, it kind of is. Use cases. Which industry? Because some industries, some of them work better for some reason.
Yeah, I have a fairly reasonably priced Porter and Cable drill set that you cannot go and purchase anymore, and
Yeah.
I've installed entire sound systems with it at night.
Yeah.
It's my own tools. I own them, and they have served me better than most people because most people get out of more expensive brands simply because I don't push the tool.
You don't abuse them.
And I don't abuse them, and I make absolutely certain that I use good quality drill bits. And then whenever I'm, punching through, say the web the flange
The
of
internet. He's pushing through the internet.
Pushing through the internet. When I punch through, say, purlings and girts, whenever the drill bit starts getting dull, I change it out. I buy them. I buy cobalt drill bits. I spend more on drill bits than I do on the drills.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
Now let's give Squick an opportunity to push back.
Okay.
Okay. It's very easy. I'm going to start with you're wrong on everything you just said, especially the part with the words. And then I'm going to have to back off of that because you're really not. However, there is nuance.
Yes, there is nuance. I never said there wasn't nuance. I love nuance.
You
Nuance
have
away.
implied a lack of nuance.
What you did start nuancing.
Okay, so it all comes back, as they say, to use. No,
It
wait.
was a dark
Sorry,
and
I'm
stormy
arguing a point that
night.
was made later. We're going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to say, most of Harbor Freight's mid-grade and above electric tools generally stomp Ryobi as far as quality for money. But then so does Walmart House Brand. What you get with Ryobi is consistency and some weird stuff.
Walmart House Brand,
Sorry, there are
Brand
two Walmart-
Tools is the exact same company that makes Ryobi, and they are
In
at the
which
same
country?
level. What?
Ryobi US is not Ryobi International.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, continue, please.
Anyway, yeah, if you're not running your tools to the limit, if it is something where you're not going to push it to destruction or 80% of destruction, then it doesn't matter. You buy whichever one's going to work best,
Yeah.
and I really like
Yeah.
Ryobi's glue guns.
You
However,
buy Ryobi's glue guns.
I did
All right then. Good
with
talk.
my money.
Okay.
I will
Now
say,
I have glue and it's heated.
I will say, I
Yay.
actually have a number of Ryobi tools, and it's mostly because I'm in their battery ecosystem.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah,
huge
they got
fan.
you by the batteries.
Like,
We have what do we have? We have the yellow ones. Anyway, whatever. We have couple different kinds. that
I mean,
we
if
have.
money were not an object, I'd probably have Bosch.
Bosch.
oh
yeah.
no,
Jeez,
no,
no.
no.
Depends
we got
on the
a
tools.
hammer drill or a concrete drill that's Bosch, and it's
Oh yeah,
great.
Bosch plug-in, sure, but Blosh, Blosh.
Bosch.
Bosh.
Bosch cordless tools, like, I'm not saying they're bad, it's just they consistently come in 4th or 5th of every
Huh.
A to B test I've seen.
Really? Vectron
Yeah.
says that Ryobi tools of today are vastly superior to 10 plus years ago. They've upped
Agreed.
their game. They've upped their game.
They have significantly. However, that's not to say that the playing field hasn't been sitting still for 10 years.
Yeah, no, everybody else has gotten better too. Well, I say everybody, but
this
the
is
one
one
thing-
of those things where I've seen the comparisons, especially of like hand tools, like mechanics, automotive hand tools, comparing Harbor Freight shit to like Snap-on, and the Harbor Freight's out competing the Snap-on shit.
Yeah.
And in edge cases, they can. My go-to is Torque Test Channel. That's not the be-all end-all. Between them and Project Farm, it's really interesting to see, well, exactly how far you can push these things before bad things happen.
fire.
And
I don't
had
understand.
A guy working.
That doesn't sound like that's AVE.
No. Although AVE, I will say, did have the finest of Bosch's tool line, because they do have one thing where they're uncontested. No one else makes a finer micro chainsaw.
Okay, now you have my attention.
Oh, you haven't seen the Bosch micro chainsaw? One moment.
I've had the occasional chainsaw, and I've had
For the
only
record,
one that
don't buy the Harbor Freight electric chainsaw. Just don't do that.
yeah, no.
I've done
Also,
that.
the Ryobi electric chainsaw is generally subpar.
y'all might think I'm a little loonier than usual if I say the sentence that's in my head right now.
Do it.
The best electric chainsaw I've ever owned, and the most practical chainsaw ever that I have owned in my life, the one that's easiest to change the blade, the one that's that doesn't leak oil like it's wildly incontinent, and the one that actually has a consistent amount of power, is the Ego electric chainsaw. I've
Ego punches above its weight, but they're also running 40 volts, aren't they?
56.
Okay. I feel like that doesn't... That's...
That is a number of volts.
Anyway, check the hauler real quick, because I have put the Bosch micro chainsaw in there.
Hold up. All right, click. Oh, that is cute.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's terrifying.
You could cut
Oh,
meatloaf with that.
Lovely.
You could cut meatloaf with that.
Should you?
The substance, not the singer.
Well, I mean, he's dead, so.
I mean, I'm not advocating grave robbing for the purposes of chainsaw tests.
No,
I want that out there right now.
Hold on. We're not going to do that. No, but you could use that for small cutting stuffs.
I want to make sure that I'm understanding what Squick is saying here. Squick would do anything for love, but he won't cut up meatloaf with a chainsaw?
I think he implied he would, but he shouldn't.
Squick would do anything for love.
But he
No, it
He
won't.
won't.
that.
Saw that.
Look, I'm just saying there's not a lot of good reasons that you should be using a chainsaw on a corpse under most standard operating conditions that I have encountered throughout my lifetime.
How
Wait a
many
minute.
corpses
That I'm aware of.
and chainsaws have you encountered at the same time? And how many of them were outside of mortuaries?
I mean, none that I'm aware of. I have dealt with an extremely limited number of corpses in my life, and, I'm fine with that. I
I'm
prefer to keep it
completely-
that way.
I think it's better that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep that number as low as is reasonably possible.
Yeah, I'm going to steal a line from Spaceballs because, great writing. It's like, I'm not afraid of death, far from it. It's just, I've
It's
got this
not-
thing about death. It's not me.
It's not us. It's a good. Oh, I shared in chat at the beginning of the stream my idea from earlier today, and Night Owl was pleasantly, absolutely on board, very enthusiastic.
Oh, no. What have you done?
No. It
What
was
have you
the
done?
No, we've talked about this one.
Yeah,
we-
but
we-
I
no, we-
forgot.
That
Oh,
doesn't make
well,
it any
that's-
better.
I'm painting digs.
It was if you take a cicada, gut it,
This, yes.
and make an RV out of it. It's a
Yeah.
cicada bago, like cicada Winnebago, cicada bago.
God,
And then
just
Werlin
imagine-
actually one-upped
Yep.
me, and he says use a Scorpion, and I'm like, that's the luxury model. That's actually a really good idea.
No, you see, I'm still of the opinion that you have Sirocco luxury RV.
Look, here's the problem I have, though. These are walking platforms.
Yeah.
So you're going to have, a small team of people in the RV. So you can, drive in teams, because these are huge battle robots in a universe where, for the crime of having huge battle robot, I sentence you to a robot battle. So
Yeah.
you're going to be, in there at 3 a.m. on the crapper because it was fajita night and, somebody else is driving, and you're just having your head absolutely pile-driven into the ceiling every time it takes a step. And this thing's doing 70. So it's not like those steps are
Especially
small.
if it's a Scorpion.
Yeah, that is just like boom, boom, boom,
That's-
boom, boom.
that
And your
was what
organs
the
are going to be
crapper has-
vibrated out into the toilet. It's going to be bad.
And that's why there's
seatbelt.
bars to hang on to.
No, I would like to make the point here, Squick, there's a 2-word phrase to solve all of those problems, and that is gimbaled toilet.
Or here's
Incognito window, because I bet a boat has done that.
here's another two-word phrase to solve that problem: shock absorber.
I like gimbaled toilet better.
Yeah, I'm down for toilet gimbal.
Toilet gimbal. Oh God.
Well,
Oh,
It
I'm
is safe
already
search-
distressed.
oh, what the fuck is that?
Oh, I'm more distressed.
We know
oh,
what
I
he
don't
is
like
searching
that at
for.
all.
We know what he's searching for.
Wait, why is there a subreddit for scary toilets?
Wait, what? Okay. Send me a link. Like, I'll
You
click
know-
that.
Oh, it has the Hulk.
What?
Oh, you haven't seen the Hulk toilet?
I'm not clicking on anything right now. I'm painting
throw, it,
dicks.
throw it in the holler.
Discord.
Throw it in the holler. Do it. Do it.
No
I'll
problem.
click it.
Oh my.
Oh, that is awful.
Although, hey,
Oh, God.
I went into a store.
Did you buy
on
a
our
Hulk
trip.
toilet?
No.
Why does it have teeth?
No, listen. I went into a store where I got my Ren Fair outfit, and they have a changing room, and they have a contraption over their toilet that is like, like those old school chamber pot things where they've got a hinged seat. So it's a regular seat, and then you pull it up, and that's where the toilet is. They have one of those over their toilet, so they can use it as a changing room. I thought that was amazing.
Why is this toilet on the stairs?
I love the fact that
I'm
Squick searched for
so-
gimbal toilet, and now he's mortified.
He's falling
that
down
honestly,
the drain.
yeah, and he's been flushed.
Cookie? Okay, I need to take a moment away from this and say, Cookie, that sounds cool as hell.
Now go back to the trauma. Come on,
No,
share your
it's-
trauma with us.
It's like
The hell
faded.
are you posting in the holler? What is
Don't
that?
worry about it. It's fine.
I'm concerned.
Although I do see
Why did that one explode?
I do see a use case for that teeth one. And,
guys, you can't just be doing this and not putting this in Twitch chat because somebody has to share this pain.
I don't know. I'm afraid to link this one actually. Like I'm all for it. Listen, if you're a good friend, you're gonna enjoy someone's emotional pain like Squick's experiencing now, because that's just how it works. But
There we go.
I don't know if we can link these.
Everybody, reach
Here's the
out to
Hulk
Mad
toilet.
Ducks on
Nope.
on Discord, and he will send you links to Teeth Toilet.
That's not nice, sir.
It's been a while
You know
since
what?
anyone
Okay,
accused
I'll
me of
make
being
you a deal.
nice.
I'll make you a deal. I will post the image in the aux under a spoiler.
Okay.
So you may make the choice to click it or not to click
Hey,
it at your
Cookie,
peril.
what's the ox?
Aha!
Exclamation Discord. And it is the Black
most
Pants
is-
Legion Auxiliary.
So you too can be part of the madness. And
I
join
swear
the-
I've seen this toilet chamber in a dream, and it wasn't a good one.
I am so concerned.
You are correct to be.
Hey,
What
Squick.
the fuck is this SCP bathroom, Squick?
I don't know. It was off the edge of a cruise ship that was disabled, and I had to get a newspaper from it, but I didn't have any money, so I went to the bathroom because in dream logic it made sense.
Okay, you can post SCP bathroom like it's distressing, but it's not against TOS.
Okay.
I have a
Thanks.
photograph that is weirdly relevant right now.
Okay.
Thanks
there's
to the
that.
magic of Discord, there you go.
What would you call this second one? This second one, what do you call that? I don't even know what to call that one. Is it, what do you call it? Explodey bathroom or what?
The
One above it.
Oh, I would call that, from 3,000 feet below.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Was
it's
it
a mining crapper.
It's a mining crapper. That's right,
mean-
folks. You too.
Oh yes, nope,
No.
mine crap.
Ah! That's right, folks. You
Oh.
too can explore the wreck of the Titanic in a carbon fiber shitter.
Okay.
Sorry, too soon.
Grimos is asking Owl to help, and it's like, it's these. What can he do?
Why is this toilet smoking? That's not normal.
Listen, it's a bad habit, and look.
Oh no. Nobody wants boiled toilet.
Oh, look, I found my note card from when we used.
Somebody quote, "Nobody wants boiled toilet," please. Like, you can't even be mad at me. It came out of your fucking mouth.
That's not my fault.
I mean, if it's not, whose is it?
I'm not in charge of that.
Hey, I found my math from when I did cheese math using cheddar as standard calories per gram.
Oh shit!
This is a weird conversation.
Why do they have Nazi toilet paper?
Can we go back to
They want
Diggs,
to wipe
please?
their ass with it?
I did not
Can
see
we go
that
back
coming.
to Bear Diggs?
Yeah,
My
here he
children-
is. Here he is. I've never stopped painting him. For some reason, he's red and blue.
God, this is just entitled Somewhere in Detroit.
Well, there you go.
Well, if only we had somebody here that was currently residing in or near Detroit, of which we have several Legion options. Cookie, can you
Why do
summon
the
Rob?
stairs stop at the toilet?
Oh, I could.
I don't think he's around.
Yeah, he may not be.
I'm sorry, usually I don't do that, but Rob has been very open about that.
Why is that man peeing next to a gator?
Oh, that's normal.
Yeah.
Don't ask questions.
Florida.
That's normal. Or
That's-
Louisiana.
Yeah, or Louisiana.
Maze is
that's
pretty close to Detroit as well.
Hey, Maze. Answer Squick's question. Squick, what was your question?
It wasn't a question. It just said somewhere in Detroit. Like, should I send them to the Detroit?
Yes.
Okay. Copy link. Paste link. So that seems problematic.
Hey, it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we need to do it.
Us arraigned. Time to play a game of us arraigned. Will
Cursed
it be one of
edition.
us arraigned?
All right.
Why? What the fuck? No. Who designed this? Who okayed this? Who installed this? This is
Okay.
not all right.
Squick,
I
I'm going to
think we need
derail your
something
derailing.
else.
Squick, I'm going to derail your derailing.
How?
Observe in the holler right now.
God.
This is a picture that I took at a job site. This exists.
Wait,
This
I
is
gotta
a
think for
buddy
this.
system shitter.
This is not Photoshop.
No, I got a thing.
Multiplayer.
Okay, Cookie, would you be so kind as to share that one? I think we can share that one safely.
Okay.
Also, I need water because
That would be the buddy
Yeah,
system
Night Owl
shitter.
Super Detroit. You are correct.
There you go.
God, how did
Okay,
Super
everyone-
Detroit...
Player mode.
everyone, this is at a job site. This exists. This is real.
Why is that man pooping on a crane's counterweight?
Also,
When
for
you gotta
what
go,
it's
you
worth,
gotta go.
at the job site with that bathroom, I played
What the fuck?
Tom Cardy, because Warlax had linked me Tom Cardy recently at that job when I was on that job site. Have
What
you checked
in-
your butthole? And I checked. I played it so loud they could hear it 2 blocks away.
Okay, here we go, guys. Here's the question. I'm gonna ask chat, and you have about a few seconds to give me your response, and I'll take the one that I get the most of. Somebody did this the other night, and I thought it was hilarious. Do
Oh,
we
no.
want a goob? Do we want a goob dump option? Do we want a third goob dump option?
Ah, that was me. The answer is yes. It was very
me-
dumb.
Give me your yes or no's quickly, please.
What is a goob dump option? Tell me
It
what
is
that means.
okay. So when you do us or ain't, you've got
Uh-huh.
us, ain't, and then 1, 3. I don't like goob. I don't want it.
Okay.
What in the Bethesda fried bullshit is going on here?
A variety of things. Welcome to the conversation. I don't know what's going on either.
It's
Let me
like
bring
they
you up
built
to speed.
a bathroom on the side of a pizza oven and then elevated a toilet 3 feet above the ground with no supporting hardware, except for a pair of handles. There is no way to engage these handles from the floating position one must occupy.
I have to ask a question. If it's not supported, does it have plumbing attached to it?
I mean, presumably it goes into the wall.
Okay.
Grimos, no. Let's not make those noises. Skittering through your vents. No skittering through my vents.
Hey, Squick, what does it sound like when something skitters through your air vents?
Why does this one have handlebars?
That's a weird thing.
Okay.
To hear skittering through your air vents. What?
Parallax, it's going to be a minute for Squick. I mean, I know what you're trying to do.
Hey, Mad Ducks, what does it sound like when something skitters through your air vents?
I've had things skittering in my walls. I've had possums living in my floorboards.
Oh, I found my dude.
Squick found his dude.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So here comes the us rank. The way this works is I'm putting up a prediction. 2 minutes. You may vote us, which means the random quote belongs to one of us or Squick.
Howzikar, Warlax, or Wookiee.
Howzikar, Warlax, or Wookiee, aka us regulars, and then ain't is anybody else. And then the third is just dumping goob in for whoever else wins it. So if you dump into 3, you will not win. Okay, but everybody wants that option. So here we go. And then after 2 minutes,
redistribution of goob.
Exactly. And so then after 2 minutes, I will pull a quote and we'll close the prediction. So beginning now.
I just want to point out that I have lost over 250,000 goob in the last 3 weeks from us or 8.
Okay,
He chose violence.
I think I figured out how to play the dude. You just have to blow really hard.
What is he doing?
Yep.
I have mastered this instrument.
What just happened? Why is Squick blowing dudes on the air?
Because I paid money.
Squick paid money to blow dudes on the air. Squick, listen, I don't care what you do with your personal time, but could you not blow dudes so loud when we're streaming?
It sounds like an angry goose.
Why does the dude you're blowing sound like an angry goose?
Because I'm very good at my job.
He's very good at blowing dudes.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Look, I have mastered the honk. Soon I will be able to communicate with ducks natively.
There are so many ways to keep this joke going, and I'm just, whatever makes you happy in life. If blowing dudes and talking to geese is what you want, then I'm happy for you. I guess.
There's a cat meowing.
If we're doing this, I could get my penny whistle out. But no, I won't. I need to do more practice on that.
I just want to throw out here for a second. That opens that opens up so many opportunities that I'm just going to leave alone.
Oh yeah, I've got a concertina around here somewhere.
Wait. Pause. Penny whistle. Would there be a penny farthing whistle?
Does that like a whistle that's connected to a much, 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 much bigger whistle?
Yeah. Penny farthing whistle.
Okay.
No, it's just the
train horn with extra.
It's a bass penny whistle.
Why?
Yes.
Why is this toilet? What happened here?
I think you need to steer away from the toilets for a bit, Squick.
I think you're right.
No, he's just going to make a mess if he's not aiming at the toilets.
You are all the
I
worst.
was drinking at that moment.
Hey, don't worry. So am I.
I'm a little worried.
Never have that. What interesting colored paint water you have, Parallax?
Right.
I wonder if I can mix white and silver for Sephiroth's hair.
There's no reason you can't, but...
Well, I've painted the hair white, and I kind of want to give it like a little platinum highlight.
Then
so
you don't need to mix white into the silver. Just dry brush the silver onto it very lightly, and it'll catch at the high points.
Okay, so I will undid what I just did.
You're fine. If you're happy with it, it's fine.
Well, no, I put a drop of white paint on several drops of silver paint.
That won't hurt anything.
Is
I
Diggs, by the
promise-
way, looking bearably good?
Is he? I'll have to turn off the autofocus, but I'll do that in a moment.
Well, it's hard to focus on a bear.
I
when they look
believe
that good.
Grimos. I believe Grimos that he does have a glass of water as well.
In fact, I got a new giant 32-ounce Nalgene bottle.
Consume liquid.
Yeah. Oh shit! It is. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Okay,
And
here we
this
go.
one is not hot pink, so
I
Right
got
on.
a new water bottle. I was telling the boys about it. I got a new blue, whatever it is, water bottle. Is fancy. It's got its own koozie and it's got 3 lids to choose from and everything. It's really fancy. I love it.
Nice.
64 ounces. All right.
That's a
So,
big
all right,
jug.
here we go. It's time to choose the quote.
It's time to
Usserate.
choose the quote now. It's time to usserate. It's time to lose your goob. No, on the game tonight, I lost
Yeah,
the...
way ahead of you.
The sun. Diggs.
V rising.
That would
This
be
is-
8, folks. That is
usually-
8.
So, whichever one of you jerks are still playing the odds, congratulations, you won.
There we go. Here is Diggs so far.
I doubled
Ooh.
my goob on that because I usually only vote for us because it's funny even if I lose.
That is a
Um,
damn classy dig.
Bully Snake and 13 others is what it says.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. I wish I could see who. I wish I'm fascinated by this, but it won't show me.
Why do we always come here? Only Diggs will ever know. I'm really butchering the rhythm of the song.
I mean, that'll happen. But then, like, Diggs is the unknowable knower of many things, such as
It's true.
Diggs facts.
It's
Okay.
true.
That's
So,
all right.
hey, somebody give me a Diggs fact.
Diggs is legally banned from 13 districts of southern Wisconsin following an event that the news refuses to talk about and has been redacted from a number of history books.
It's true.
fair enough.
Diggs
Well-
does eat fish. I do know this. Diggs does eat fish.
This great Diggs fact brought to you by me. Diggs sent Ducks a great new song to test, and has been trying to tell Ducks to make a comment on the song, and Ducks has been ignoring the warlocks.
Actually, I was waiting for an opening in chat to say I have clicked on and listened to the song while thing was playing, and on next time I get a chance to play that at a job site, you will get a recording of said ridiculous song.
Hi,
You guys are doing great.
Warlax.
Have a good night.
Everybody, that was the Warlax.
Just in and out, comes and goes. See how you
Ah, like the toilet.
No,
I mean-
not like the toilet. Like
Hal's wandering toilet.
I hate it. Proceed immediately.
Howl's moving toilet. That's the lost Miyazaki film nobody knew that they didn't want.
I mean, I knew I didn't want it.
And now I know it too. Good job.
I mean, we've really come together as a family on
We
this one.
have a weird
Diggs
family.
won the first WBPLW Battle Royale. Grimmo says Diggs once threw me in the sun, gave me a sword, and awakened me from contemplations with Zorg's might.
Okay.
Diggs overthrew the Thalmor Empire, or at least their efforts to take over Skyrim.
Wow. Diggs fact: Diggs can eat 50 pounds of spaghetti in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Ah,
Weirdly, he can only do it if it's dry.
oh my gosh.
So, Quick popped in while I was talking with Varen and Psydoc earlier. And he walked in as I was saying, yeah, I know several facts about ducks. And, one, they have tail feathers.
They do.
The feathers that they have are actually very, very soft.
God, he's going to say it again.
Their feathers are actually very, very soft. The down feathers underneath.
Is it
keep them warm.
Grundalabra? Is he going to say Grundalabra again?
Two, additionally, ducks typically have only 2 feet. Exceptions exist. And when you go out with a duck, they never pay up front. They will always put it on their bill.
You are all verifiably the worst.
And also, they like to
And I realize that Chad isn't going to get the joke because they can't hear the noises because streamer
Boop
mode.
boop. Yes. So as soon as I said that, he says, "Oh God!" and he just boop boop. He popped out just like he did just now. I made a joke so bad, even Squick left.
The day that you make a joke so bad, Hal leaves. I will buy you a beer.
Do I get to pick the beer?
You do.
Okay. So, and also, here's another duck fact. Ducks like to troll lemonade stand owners by asking for grapes.
This is a thing. This is I've done this. I have actually done this genuinely. Hey, you got any grapes? I have done this in person.
How did they react?
By going, what? Sir, this is a Wendy's.
You know, McDonald's has lemonade now.
How's the car says,
why?
I'm still here.
Sprite, there's a Sprite Limonade, and
That's just regular Sprite.
He's
not
wrong.
No, this was the Sprite. It's lemon lime Sprite. There is a lemon to lime ratio, and this is actually genuinely very much a thing.
I would like to quickly make a point here that if you go to Sonic, which I have been led to understand is America's Drive-In, and you
also
get
a
yourself
hedgehog.
and you get yes, that's also true. And you get yourself a cherry limeade or a diet cherry limeade that is literally cherry syrup in Sprite or Sprite Zero.
It is, but I can't get the cherry things because cherry make me the dead, and I hear that's bad for my health.
I mean, that depends. What's your perspective on health? Do you want it?
I mean, I want the not dead.
Yeah,
for
but
as long
health
as I can
potion are
reasonably
red.
manage.
It's
Yes,
true.
but that doesn't mean that health. Go ahead.
When I go to Sonic, I either get mango sweet tea or I get what was it I got? I got orange juice with no, it was lemonade with orange juice in it or something. I don't know. It was something wacky. It was good.
I would just want to go ahead and do this thing because it seems like fun when I do it sometimes where I do the YouTube engagement thing despite the fact I know it doesn't do anything on Twitch. Hey, chat, what's your Sonic order?
It actually does do things.
Does
but
it?
We've passed that. Yes. We've actually passed that milestone a while ago because Texas streams and everybody says things in text, and yes.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I'm
there
doing
is
it
one of
anyway.
the milestones.
Hey, guys, what's your Sonic order? Mine is Diet Cherry Limeade with Sonic cheeseburger with extra jalapenos.
I can actually tell you mine.
What's yours?
The only reason I use the app is because I can get it half price, and I begrudgingly do that.
Yeah.
Strawberry limeade, light ice.
This is also a good choice.
Sweet potato tots and the Butterfinger Blast, bacon cheeseburger, no lettuce, no mayo, pepper cheddar poppers.
I am at Sonic entirely too regularly for my own liking, but it's because that's what my kids will eat.
Double green chili cheeseburger with bacon and a family side order of onion rings. You can probably
That
never
is
guess
New
who that
Mexico as fuck.
You probably never guess who the hell that is. Raspberry lemonade and burger.
All right,
Hey,
let's
Squick,
see.
what's your Sonic order? Or do you not have Sonic up there?
We do have a Sonic. It's just that it's not good.
Well,
Yeah,
fair
ours
enough.
is not awesome either.
And we
Ours
have
is okay.
good food.
All right, one of us needs to read the chat things.
I can't do that. I
because
can't
I
read.
did. I have been. I've been reading them.
What is
no,
reading?
let's see. Confused one. Basic. Guff words. Bacon cheeseburger, no lettuce, no mayo, pepper, cheddar. The cheddar poppers are actually really.
I
good.
read that one already.
Yeah, their cheddar peppers are basically the nutritional equivalent of walking in front of a bus, but they are
It's
good.
true. It's true.
Fries, cheese, and bacon for Grimos. Health potion canonically tastes like Coog syrup.
I don't
Top.
want it.
syrup. Cough
No,
syrup.
no,
there.
we're going with Coog.
I mean, there's not an H, and I read
Yes,
what was
but-
typed, but I also speak fluent Taiwanese, so it tastes like cough syrup.
That
Yeah.
is
Okay, we're good
Coog
there.
syrup.
I'm a
Um,
teacher. It's how I roll.
Coke
I'm
syrup.
sorry. I just read it the way it's supposed to be.
Meat and tube form, and it's flat, which, okay, yeah, that's quick. We ignore that. Cherry lime, extra cherries. Confused order would literally kill me.
Well, then don't have it. See, I've solved the problem.
You're not
Okay.
wrong.
Okay, Squick. You don't do Sonic because Sonic sucks where you are. What do you do?
There is. You want a teriyaki shop where they'll take like $15 of standard money and give you 3 meals in a box? Because I've got a place that'll do that. It's pretty great.
I
You want to
do
go to a
want that.
place that just has decided that, you know what, we like the idea of Sonic in that burger, comma, large. And for the longest time, their only sign on the street just said burger.
Oh, that's you know, that
Like,
is
and they
a
meant it.
mecca. That is one of those places where if you see that on a trip, you fucking go there. It's kind of like I have a place just up the road from me that is a barbecue place that is operated out of a rundown single wide trailer. That there is a like big plate steel sign that has been just cut out with a plasma cutter into the shape of a pig, and it says Sam's across the top of it. That's it.
I would
That's
die.
where you get goddamn barbecue.
Okay, so
I want your barbecue.
are you aware of, if you're on the road, are you aware of the rule for how you gauge barbecue places that you're completely unfamiliar with while you're
How
on the road?
happy is the pig on the sign?
How people like is the pig on the sign? Because if it just looks like a pig, okay, just
that
keep
barbecue's
driving.
fucking terrible.
But if it looks like a pig holding a platter of other cooked pig, and it's grinning, and it's wearing like an apron and like a hat.
Yeah, a chef's
And,
hat, like a big
yeah.
white
So
French
the
chef's hat.
closer to cannibalism we get, the better the food.
No,
the-
you've missed a very important part. The happier the pig is about the situation.
The happier the pig is about the cannibalism.
Well, nobody's implying that the pig is eating the pig,
Oh, I will.
the barbecue.
I will. It's a
the
pig.
pigs
It'll
definitely
just
would.
fucking do that.
Well, that is
Yeah.
true. Pigs will eat. Oh, I have made a great mistake, and I have painted Sephiroth's crotch metal. That's not.
He's wearing a cup.
Just add some spikes. It's fine.
I can fix this.
Metal
I can-
crotched
I-
angel.
I can unmess this. I can hold on. I can hold on. I can unf this. I can unf
this crotch.
I can unf my up.
This crotch.
Unf the doggone it, Parallax.
Sephiroth.
the
Yeah.
crotch.
Da,
Unf
da,
the
da,
crotch
da,
of the metal of the crotch.
Dogs have fleas.
Crotch.
Dogs have fleas.
Is the parking lot paved? How many pickup trucks are there? Are there half a dozen
Has
stickers on
has
the
somebody
front
popped in here to tell us to stop, please?
No.
No, they're
Military
gone.
units.
Why?
Huh?
This is Wookiee's rules for whether to eat at this place. Is the parking lot paved? How many pickup trucks are there? Half a dozen stickers from local groups or military units in the windows.
Okay.
Okay,
see,
you guys have
my-
way too many rules. Like, my rules are, am I hungry and do I have money?
Okay, you see, this isn't rules about do you go there. This is rules about gauging the quality of the barbecue. Now, you see, the place I'm talking about, there is no dining room. It is drive-through only.
Or walk up.
Yeah.
You got the poorly constructed wooden platform.
Yep.
Those kinds are okay. Here.
Gravel parking lots, or half gravel, half concrete, and they're like
There's
paving
one
it.
that's better than that, and it's currently gravel used to be concrete.
Yeah.
Yep. Because it's been there so long, the concrete's fallen.
Yep.
There was a
Yes,
place.
Digiman, I have seen it. I saw Ralphie play it on this very channel. Go look if you want to see that. Go look at the VODs.
Da da da
Ralphie played it.
da 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 do I.
Yep.
WBPL 76 is right here and it is on the air.
Yep.
Go and check the VODs. We do some crazy shit. I'm murdering the lines right now.
Anyway,
And then Cookie said, meanwhile, back at the ranch.
pretty much.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
It's true.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, Hawkman, clean the bathrooms. Yes, Superman.
Caw!
Leave your mace here. Oh, man.
But how do you fight tough stains, Superman? Shut the fuck
Laser
up,
vision.
Hawkman. You're not a member, you're the janitor.
I mean, you're not entirely right. But you're not entirely wrong. You're not wrong enough. I said it.
As finding a kosher barbecue restaurant is practically impossible.
Unless you're in Texas.
Yeah, they do
Well-
have some that are.
Like, if you're in Texas, you will easily find some places that are, no, it's brisket. It's just brisket.
Just brisket, yeah.
Well,
Yep.
Yeah, like I can think of several places locally that you order brisket. It's brisket.
No, not just that. Like, it
Yeah,
can't
but is
be.
it cooked? It can't be cooked in the same
Yeah,
place without having been souping clean or,
yeah.
same
Well,
day.
Actually, as it happens, most of the time that I have seen it talked about making something like a cooking surface kosher, it is frequently done with fire.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, I am not Jewish. I don't claim to be. What I'm saying is, I don't know. Car,
Can somebody-
you should
can
ask Leah.
Can somebody quote Parallax as saying, all I'm saying is, I don't know.
I mean, I'm sitting here on the bench. I'm sitting
What-
here on the Group
what's-
W bench.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
I mean, I'm no birdologist, but I would suspect their nutritional needs. What the hell is a gander anyway?
That
Because
would
I've
be
taken
Male.
plenty of
that
them
would
while
be a
driving
male
past.
goose.
Male goose.
So you're saying I can just take geese off the side of the road?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can't
nice.
promise you they're going to be happy about it. And
Okay,
I
I'm
also won't promise you that they won't just shit in your car.
Oh, they will.
That's cool. I'll point it at other cars. It's fine.
So real life
Weaponized
conversation.
goose shit.
So I found geese for sale online.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's like $20 a goose. That's not bad.
You buy the eggs. You get
I-
an incubator, you can have a goose at home. You do your own goose kit.
Goose at home.
But if you want a
Yuck.
normal goose, it's $20. If you want a super goose, it's $45.75.
I'm
Well, it
sorry.
depends
Is
on the
that,
species.
I'm sorry. Is Super Goose a swan in this case?
No, it's a super African goose.
Super African goose. It's
if you
an
go
for a
invasive
regular
goose
African
species.
goose- Yeah,
Less-
regular African goose are $17.36, but buff geese are like $30.
Buff geese.
Well,
These are
okay.
geese that hit the fucking gym, bro. Do you even
even
honk,
live,
bro?
Bro,
Having had a flock of ducks that brought home geese and having to take care of ducks and geese, I am just going to stay the rest of the way out of this particular conversation.
How'd that go?
Yeah, I gotta say, I would
You're-
probably do better with like a small flock of crows.
you're a geeseologist, is that what you're saying?
Hey, wait,
I've
no,
had-
wait, no. I have to say it before it gets too far away because Squick said it. Hey, Squick, it's only called a murder of crows if there's probable cause.
You have displeased me.
I get
That
to
is
do that so
beautiful.
infrequently.
That is
So-
beautiful.
A conversation that I had in like just in real life. I had a conversation with a lady, and I was like, "Yeah, you can pet the geese, the ducks and the geese at the park. Nobody's gonna stop you. Buy the food and pet them, and if you want, pick them up. Hand feed them. It's fine." And somebody said, "Are you allowed to do that?" I said, "Who's gonna stop you?" And she said, "Yeah, but I mean, like." Don't they belong to someone? How did the ducks get there? And I said, well, I imagine. And I looked at the lady and I said, well, I imagine they didn't take a cab.
Why not? Dare you
I mean-
believe them incapable?
Yes.
Yes! That requires monetary units. And everyone knows ducks don't have pockets. That's why I wear, that's why I have to wear cargo shorts, because I wasn't, born with pockets.
Wish I was born with
Word.
pockets.
Word.
Quack.
If my wife
Yeah,
is
but-
still in chat, she's going to say something about, I wish my dresses had pockets.
I mean, that's fair.
Shakti. They make them with pockets.
Yes.
I-
She has a couple.
Like, all clothing should have pockets.
It's true.
Pants, pockets.
Underwear
Skirts,
should
pockets.
have
Underwear,
pockets.
arguably pockets. Shirts, pockets. Hat, definitely pockets. Shoes, okay, pockets. And socks, I want pockets in my socks for more socks that also have pockets.
Hats with pockets is just a fishing hat for
It's
with,
not.
with
Yeah, it's a boonie hat, bro.
yeah.
A
You're
boonie
not.
hat is not a hat with pockets.
I
That's a hat
mean-
with the potential for pockets. It's got some tie-down points. I'll give it that much. But that's the difference between like a
That's
Ford
like my
Explorer
hat.
and a
My
truck.
hat's the boonie hat, right? The one
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
It was the kind of thing that the Army would try to give away back in the 90s when they were recruiting.
Most men's underwear has pockets already. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Hot take.
not
Hot
wrong.
Take, Fierce guy.
Not wrong.
Look at this guy that can afford, like, underwear. I was going to say more there, and I decided it was funnier if I didn't.
It's better. It's better this way.
Squick has gotten strangely quiet. I
went to the internet. There were toilets there. I'm not happy.
I knew you were going to say something about, I went to the internet looking for underwear with pockets.
Oh, right. No, I was looking for the meat squisher.
So
It's
sometimes, gentlemen, I do have to admit, when you go quiet, I have the same worry that when a toddler goes quiet.
Something bad is going
like
to
if it's
happen.
a raccoon.
Okay, I mean, but not for me, obviously, because I go quiet randomly when I'm not at all
Is
up
that
to
a Winnie
anything
the
wrong.
Pooh honeypot?
That's a trap.
I just because I go quiet sometimes doesn't mean I'm up to mischief.
No, you do that when you're talking too. So
I'm leaning
I go-
away from you. I'm leaning whichever direction is furthest away from you right now.
I'm not going to get zapped with lightning. Okay.
Why does this...
Look, Cookie, you've met me. You've been here. We hung out. Everything was calm. You've realized now that I am not at all prone to fits of random acts or enthusiasm.
You can
God,
make
I'm gonna
do-it-yourself
see this-
Slim Jims?
oh,
The fuck is edible mahogany?
There are so many things I don't want answers to right now.
I must
What
depart.
is high-temperature cheddar?
Headbutt my pillow to assert dominance. Night, Vectron.
Vectron, good
good
luck.
night,
Happy
Vectron.
unconscious time.
Oh, man. Okay, so do you want to, like, have the sensation of eating a bunch of tiny Lego Men heads?
No,
Because I've found a food for that.
Wait, no,
I
but
thought that was
Squick,
just like Boston baked beans.
Squick, open another browser tab. I'm going to tell you what to search for.
I have
God.
many browser tabs. I will open one incognito. Oh! Excuse me.
What the fuck was that, Squick?
Perfectly normal human organs. Shut up.
He's not wrong.
I have so many sets. I have compared them. These are the most normal.
Right. Anyway, Squick, tell me when you're ready to type.
I am prepared for finger interface.
Okay, you're going to type the word dry,
Yeah.
space, cereal,
Space cereal.
space, marshmallow,
Space marshmallow.
space, bulk.
Space bulk.
Enter.
Dry space marshmallow bulk.
Insert.
I don't think this. I think he meant like just.
No, they're marshmallows from space now.
I'm okay with it.
You know the most annoying part of that?
Is that how badly you want all of these marshmallows you just found?
No. Here's the search query I put in, and it still came up with the right thing. I'm mad.
Oh, you did it wrong, and it still gave you what I wanted you to
Google
get.
looked at you and said, "Nah, brah."
It's like, no, but I wonder if it called the nearest ambulance and said, this man's having a stroke.
No, I'm pretty sure it assumed I was stoned out of my mind and therefore could only have been searching for these.
You know what? That's like Web 3.0. That's what we as humans need the internet to just
This is
assume.
AI, guys. This is chatbot integrated into your lives.
General Mills Space Jam Berry with Marshmallows cereal.
And buddy, get up. It's time to jam now.
This
We got some
looks
cereal coming
horrific.
now.
They have made Boo Berry and Frankenberry and look like reputable cereals.
Okay, you gotta drop a link to that. You can't just...
Sure, why
Just wanna point
not?
out,
This could be an everyone problem.
Painting tiny copper buckles. Doggone it. Oh, okay, never mind.
Interesting. Oh,
Ingredients: whole grain corn, sugar, cornmeal, corn syrup, modified corn starch. That's a lot of corn. That's like 4 corns per corn. That is too many corn. I'm closing this window.
Well, no, if you scroll down, there is more corn.
Per corn. Guys, do you know why? Do you know why?
Type 97 diabetes.
So no, I'm just scrolling down here. What is Space God Space Bars Delta 9?
I mean, that sounds like a failed start.
Oh, okay.
That
You
sounds
know
like a
how earlier
follow-up
I
to
said
Space Station 13, honestly.
You know how earlier I said it sounded
Hey,
a lot like the search engine thought I was stoned out of my mind?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it turns out no, they also thought I might want to be.
Tintin
oh my.
on the moon.
These are edible weed cereal bars with marshmallow.
See, okay, here's the question. Why did you show this to me, Bulk? Why?
What has Bulk done?
I mean, not Bulk, Duck. I was looking
What
at
did Duck
Bulk.
do?
What?
I looked up these marshmallows. I looked them up.
Ah, yes, I understand.
They are okay, so this is every kid's dream, right?
Oh, that's not the only thing.
I would
there are
like
other
to-
items you are permitted to purchase. Are you prepared for the next forbidden item?
I would like to make the point that I grew up with my mother going to the bulk food Amish store, and she would actually come home with bags of cereal marshmallows. So none of this shocks me.
You can get 2.5 pounds of marshmallows for $30.
Yep. And
Yeah.
that's expensive. But yeah.
And
So
here,
I'm just going to put this in the holler real quick.
and it's dry marshmallows, so it's like a brick of marshmallows.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Oh, dude, I've got. I buy this shit off of Amazon because my kids eat so. Holy shit on the shingle. That is a lot of fucking money for that.
Yes, but look how much you get.
It's true. It's true.
200.
This
and
okay.
That our fearless leader sent to our fearless former mayor?
I thought that was just a brick of cheese.
No, he sent him cheese powder too.
Oh,
Nice.
That's a
I
lot
don't
of
know if
cheese
it was this much, but
This is a perfectly normal amount for people to have.
You know, we regularly buy like a couple of pounds of cheese powder at a time, and then we like just use normal macaroni noodles, and it's dramatically cheaper than buying like the boxed dinner shit. Squick, Ducks, that looks very good.
Oh, very nice,
well,
sir.
thank you. I've been. If you want,
you want
Makes
the
me
Hail
want to go to
Hydrate in there?
reunion.
Did we get a Hail Hydrate?
But no.
Oh, I've been hailing hydrate this whole time because I
Yeah, me
didn't
too.
drink
You
enough
can't
water.
drink
today.
water if they don't pay for it. That's
not-
the law.
No, I drink water all the time because otherwise, there's that whole thing about
Cookie,
dehydrating.
that's illegal pirated water.
Listen, we had a very frustrating wire run today. I was hot, and it was hot, and like I'm drinking water. You can't stop me.
Look, I'm hot all the time, but you don't see me drinking water about it.
Ooh, woo, sorry.
Okay, now a water drink is permissible
Water
for
drink
the
is
human flesh
permissible.
meal.
Except now my water drink is gone. I'll have to go refill my
Actually,
water drink.
Parallax.
Hi.
those boots, I want them to come out kind of darker. So do I sepia wash or null oil?
You want them to be dark. If you're going over something that color, do a sepia.
Okay.
Night dogs. And we've
Also-
got posture
Oh.
check.
Posture
Good
check.
night.
I have
Pet,
posture.
Also-
break, and pet.
Pet digs.
Pet digs.
My
who's a
posture is
good
actually,
bear?
for like the first time, is actually not bad because I've like set up at the table on like the stool.
Okay, so what if
What if?
we got the cheese powder and
No.
we just shoved it all into these?
Okay. Then click on this. Okay.
Ew. That's ugh.
So what I'm hearing here is that I need to find my way over to one of the redacted locations for the secret events and just hand out free snacks.
What I'm hearing right now is that you're going to do this, and then that's going to be what you give out at Halloween.
Well, okay. No, but guys, like, I actually know how to make that work.
Halloween? Yeah, you give out.
No,
So give them
that
$1?
what Squick is talking about, I know how to make that work. Like to make, like,
Okay,
mini-
tell the nice people in chat what's going on.
okay, people in Chatopia, Chatlandia, Chatlandosis, whatever.
Chatistan.
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 Okay. Legio Thrasher, thank you for
Chattanooga.
joining us. We are the WBPL. Wow, I unbrained. Welcome to WBPL 76. If we Chatmandu wins. If we say
yes.
anything, that makes sense, don't worry. It was probably on accident.
Probably.
So we are a community stream. We have a variety of things going on. Often gaming. We have an art stream. Sometimes people paint on stream. I'm not going to say whom.
Frankly, I'm not even sure anymore.
It could be anyone.
It could be anyone, says the guy that's painting Sephiroth. And we have an auxiliary Discord that Cookie Mom is linking now. Thank you for joining in and joining us and tuning in. You have a choice in entertainment, and since we're
chose
choosing
poorly.
microphones, you've chosen wrong.
You don't have a choice in entertainment. You're here. The decision
You
is already
don't
been
have
made.
a choice in entertainment. SAG went on strike today.
That's true.
That's fair.
That's true. And the writers have been on strike
And the
for a
writers
while.
are on strike, and the
Riders
support
on the strike.
Exactly.
the support staff. I'm not even sure what you call the grips union. Like
What the hell are beef rounds, and why are they trying to sell me like 70 pounds of them?
It sounds like you need to buy some and find out. But the support staff, like the stagehands and such, they almost went on strike earlier. Like they may actually have. I'm not sure.
So
Nara
but
is part of that union.
to eventually finish what I was trying to communicate for the first
luck with
time
that.
tonight, Squick has sent us a link to many pounds of cheese powder.
Cheese powder, the kind that comes in a box of Kraft mac and cheese.
Yes, but 50 pounds of it.
Followed by a link to beef jerky casings. Meanwhile, he's been talking about buying a sausage stuffer this entire time.
These
And
are
he's
all
talking
true
about
things.
filling it with cheese powder, and I'm trying to interject that I actually could tell him how to make edible.
Is it by using cottage cheese?
Yes.
Sure, or like I was gonna say chuck roast and then roast and smoke.
I can throw a roast pretty hard. I
He
feel
could.
like I could chuck it.
It could.
I mean, how big of a roast? Like a brisket's pretty heavy, so I mean,
like if it's the size of a baseball, I might do all right.
okay, that's not how that works. So you're not.
I mean,
roasting
That's
it.
why
a
it's a
small
chuck roast, and nobody
roast.
wants. Ooh, these ones are the bright pink. Everyone loves bright pink sausages, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's very normal as normal.
Especially when it's cooked. People love bright pink cooked sausages.
So
Oh, jeez.
I did, to derail us for a moment.
Oh no,
Off
that's never
of
happened
thi-
before.
I'm pretty sure this was your fault to start with, but go ahead.
Very little of this is provably my fault as long as we don't look at any
I
evidence.
feel like we have video evidence.
God, I feel like I've been on the supply side of this conversation before.
Oh, ducks! I found something very cursed. Look at this.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
You need wet hot dog jar.
I hate this so much.
Crunchy, spicy, tender Deutschlander sausage.
I don't ever want
In a
to
jar.
hear
Oh, it
crunchy sausage again.
It gets better. It gets better.
I'm sharing this with chat.
Contains milk.
Copy link. Chat, I've seen this. You have to see this. Actually, I think it's hilarious. I mean, I wouldn't buy it. I would rather, because I just, like, for a fraction of
I
the cost.
hate to break it
like,
to you.
Why does it
Certain
okay.
members of this conversation have your address.
I don't want it.
No, but my question is, why does it have milk? Because if it's stuffed with something good that might have milk in it, then we could have a conversation about that.
Well, if
We
milk is
could,
part, no, if milk is part of the preparation process at any point and then cooked down to make any ingredients, they have to say it contains milk.
Well, they also
at
say
some
it
point,
contains smoke.
Well, okay. Does it
state
contain
of
smoked smoke or
California has
liquid smoke?
It just
The state
That
of
this
California
sausage
has
cut-
determined that this conversation causes cancer.
I
They're
went
not
to
wrong.
Amazon. Things happened, and now sausages contain milk. And
We
I think
actually
it's-
had fish sausage for a while that we throw
this
in ramen.
container, it looks like tall baby food, but it's filled with German sausages.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, you know how, Dux, you and I have that thing where we tell Squick about Southern food and then he has an aneurysm?
Uh-huh.
Pickled bologna.
Oh, wait, no, are we talking
Okay, I don't
pickle-
have to listen to that if I read this review first. 5 stars, Germany.
Are we talking about pickle loaf or olive loaf? Because
know
olive
neither
loaf,
Germany.
Oh my God, you don't know about pickled bologna.
he doesn't know
What the fuck
about
is pickle bologna? Oh, is
Pickle-
that where you
look up-
take like regular bologna and then you add a pickle to it?
No.
No, you
Nope.
pickle the actual bologna.
And
That
you
sounds
should-
cursed as hell. Anyway, this guy is from Germany and lives in Texas and says, quote, "This product tastes yummy." Exactly
Wait,
like the one
Squick.
you buy in Germany.
Squick, I actually have more of a question for you than usual. Do
Pickled
you actually know about? I never thought I'd have to ask this. The olive loaf bologna that has olive and cheese in it.
Like pimento loaves?
Well, yeah, it's bologna, but it's got olive and cheese in it,
It
like
has,
ground up.
Why,
It
though?
has a first name, and it's...
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah,
Well-
but why? What is the point of this
Of course,
food
I also
stuff?
don't like Brunschweiger, and I was fed it for years.
Hey, Cookie, how do you feel about pickled bologna?
I don't know that I've ever had pickle.
You know, I'm going to go ask ChatGPT.
Wookie has.
Uh-huh.
How does he feel about pickled bologna?
Wookie's had pickle bologna?
I'm sure he has. He's told me where his grandparents lived. I'm sure he spent some time there.
Okay.
And in the course of such things...
He says no, thank you.
Fucking
He says no,
amateurs.
thank you.
Fucking amateurs and Yankees.
I mean, where I live, everything's on the menu. You know,
It's true.
everything's
Okay,
is on the
Dux,
menu.
you
That
tell
has
me,
food
what's
on.
your opinion of pickled bologna? Coincidentally, there's no D in pickled bologna. It's not pickled bologna, it's pickled bologna. This is kind of like when you say, hey, Dux, what do you call a piece of furniture that in which you store clothing that is taller than it is wide?
Are you referring to an armoire?
No, I am not.
A tall
It
boy?
has drawers.
A chair.
A chest
but
of
for the
drawers.
garage.
I'm sorry, a Chester drawers?
Chesta drawers.
Just, I mean, that's one way to say it, but it is one word, right?
Well, yeah, it's. I know it's supposed to be chest of drawers,
No,
but
it's
it's a
Chester
chest.
drawers.
It's a chest of drawers. There's an apostrophe behind the A. Chest of drawers.
I mean, it could be Chester drawers.
It could be Chester drawers. I am sure there's a Chester that has drawers.
In his Chester drawers.
It's true. It's kind of the same thing with bull pickles and pickle bologna. It's one word.
What was?
Positronicon says test your drawers.
Does
It's like
Test
check
your drawers.
yourself before you wreck.
Yeah, test your drawers.
What was?
That's what you do when you're not sure if that fart had matter.
So I asked the
Or if
robot.
that squat, or if the squat ripped or didn't rip. Yeah. Yeah.
I have
So-
asked the robot about the bologna.
Pickle bologna?
Go ahead.
Well, technically, I asked it about olive bologna. Should I ask it about pickle bologna instead?
No.
I mean,
Focus.
you
Read what
have-
you've got
you-
so far.
You have options when it comes to your questioning of AI regarding bologna, and we're glad you've chosen as you have.
Well, strap yourselves in, my friend, because we're about to embark on a wild and wondrous journey into the realms of olive bologna.
Okay,
Picture
before
this.
we get any further, what did you tell it to answer as?
Don't worry about
I
it.
am very worried about it.
It's fine.
Did you do the wizard thing again?
There is no wizard this time.
Okay.
Yet.
Yet. I really hope that he asked it to read it as like a southern fairy tale character.
Hey, Parallax.
Similar.
Before we get insquickened,
And squeaking,
Um,
yes.
I'm gonna go get some steak real quick.
I would like. I
I'm gonna
want
get
to
some
dry
steak.
brush the wings.
Okay.
The wing.
The one wing.
Now, the one wing, it is it's a black feathered wing, and I
Sure.
would like to add some sort of depth. What color
Dark gray.
I dry brush? Dark gray. I have dark gray. I have recently been shipped dark gray, and box is over.
From whence
over
would you
there.
get such a thing?
Well, I was down with COVID, and someone, a friend of mine, has
Some
sent to me.
asshole.
Some very friendly a-hole sent to me a box that contained paints. And most importantly, these paints, asterisk, have names that are not abstract, like Tequila Sunset and Margarita Vomit. It's actual colors with names. Go figure. One
I'm
of my
gonna
biggest
start a
pet
paint company
peeves.
now, and I'm going to name all the colors Margarita Vomit
Go for it.
because it could
I
be
won't-
any of them. Frankly,
I won't buy any of them.
yeah, that's fine. You're the guy I'm going to send them for review.
I painted this tank Margarita Vomit.
Why is it 12 colors? Because they all said Margarita Vomit.
Like, I really want to try some of the Turbo Dork paints that says that they're like color shift and stuff, but I have no idea which one to pick up.
Here's what you do. You buy the Duncan Rhodes 2 thin coats, and then you never actually know what color any of them are by the name.
So as long as I'm not the only one. Actually, I think the silver highlights on the hair came out pretty good. I don't know if my phone will pick it up. I'm going to send photograph.
Squick, how goes the bolognaing?
Oh, just on standby.
Okay, go.
Picture this, a glorious symphony of flavors, a culinary dance party in your mouth, where the tangy, salty, and slightly sweet notes of olives intertwine with the rich, savory essence of bologna.
I don't
It's
think
a
I've ever
match
had a
made
sweet
in
olive.
sausage heaven. Olive
Sausage
bologna
heaven.
is a delightful creation that combines the beloved deli meat known as bologna with the zesty goodness of olives. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Grug, my good sir, how on earth do you combine olives and bologna? Are you some sort of sorcerer? Well, my friend, let me assure you that I am no sorcerer, but rather a humble sausage connoisseur with an insatiable appetite for culinary adventures. To create this whimsical delight, the olives are finely chopped or minced and then mixed into the bologna mixture. The result, a glorious fusion of flavors that will make your taste buds do a happy little jig. You get the smooth and meaty texture of bologna, combined with the briny, salty, and slightly fruity taste of olives. Now, let me tell you, olive bologna isn't just any ordinary sausage. It's a superstar in the realm of sandwich fillings. Imagine slathering some tangy mustard on a fresh slice of bread, layering it with olive bologna and topping it off with crisp lettuce and juicy tomatoes. Oh, the sheer ecstasy. But wait, there's more. Olive bologna isn't limited to sandwiches. It can also be diced and added to salads, used as a pizza
that's a
topping, or
poor
even
decision.
transformed into delightful appetizer bites. The possibilities are as endless as my excitement. So, my dear sausage-loving friend, if you ever come across olive bologna on your culinary adventures, don't hesitate to give it a try. Embrace the zesty, briny goodness. Let your taste buds be swept away on a sausage-fueled adventure like no other. Olive bologna is a true testament to the creative power of the sausage empire, and I, Grug Hamhawk, am honored to be its excitable spokesperson.
I'm
I
gonna-
like to dream, yeah.
Hold. Das Gruben says, I'm a newbie to painting minis and I have a ton of unpainted mechs around.
I am
have
here.
to now ask, is this a good representation of mini painting? I'm confused.
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I am not fucking around on the painting. Okay?
Tonight.
Tonight. Sometimes I do. This is me actually putting in effort on the painting. I will turn off my autofocus here so you can actually see. This is me doing some glazing and blending to get the colors to come together nicely. He's not done, but you can see how the colors actually do blend into each other. There are highlights, there's shading. This is a drawn out way to do this. You don't have to do this on everything. I have 6 minutes left. I will paint a battle mech in 6 minutes for you, just to show that you can in fact do it.
Oh, we should totally do that next time. Just speed
What do
run.
you do?
I
You
have.
do? You need to strip a mini, but aren't sure what plastic the mini is made out of, or the rattle can.
You use this shit. This is LA's Totally Awesome. You get this at the Dollar Tree. And you leave shit in here to soak for a few hours, and then you pull it out and you hit it with a toothbrush, and most of it's going to come off. Coincidentally, after you do that, wash it with soapy water, because otherwise it will never stick to it again, because this shit is a tremendous degreaser, and it means what it
degreases
says. It means exactly what it says. Okay, so let's grab a mech. Let's grab a mech that's not Voxel Forge's Goliath. I need this
Urban
mini
mech
handle. I don't have an urban mech handy. What I do have is we'll do this. I have a jackalope.
Yes,
Also good.
it's magnetic, Samurai.
Yes, this is magnetic. It was gifted to us by the owner and operator of Foxbite. Foxbite. I was not consulted with this. It just happened. Okay.
I actually went
Cloud.
and bought one, and I like it.
It's pretty good.
It's
isn't
very
it?
nice.
Because he's got clout.
Damn it, are we doing this again? Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to quickly run through a series of... I'm going to have to buy more German brown. Dry brushing techniques on this. And this is one thing you can do to get something that is half decent looking very quickly. You can do this with a cheap makeup brush, which I have some around, but I'm not going to dig them out right now. This is a specific tool for dry brushing, but it's not really substantially better than just using a big cheap domed makeup brush. Okay, so here's what I've got. I'm going to get some dark brown paint on this. You can see, and then I get most of it off onto my texture pad here. You could use, something else that's a piece of cardboard or Bristol board or something like that. Typically, you don't really want to use paper towel for this. And it's okay if this one's actually pretty heavy, because I need a lot to kind of get a base coat on here. And I'm just going to work this in everywhere. I am probably going to go over my time here, but we'll do it.
No, you're teaching.
Okay.
So
You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. For once.
Nobody's on after us, so
that's true. Okay, so we'll just work this in. A nice thing about starting with a dark color like this is that if you miss some spots after you do this, they just show up as shadows.
Mm-hmm.
So also this mini, I have primed it in just white rattle can primer. Light coats will do. So because this is just the base coat, I'm going to go ahead and work this in with a brush, a normal brush. And we will go back to the stippling here in a second with a brighter color. So, I don't know what the hell that is.
I will repeat the mantras that we repeat as artists in general.
It looks like shit till it doesn't.
It looks like shit until it doesn't, and you are your own worst critic.
It's true.
And also the third one is table distance. It doesn't have to be super fancy. It just has to look good when you're playing on the table or up on the shelf or whatever you're using.
The other thing that I'll say on that is even if you don't feel like it looks good, even at table distance, it looks better than it does when it's gray.
Yep.
And if you're the only one that shows up with painted minis,
Then you win.
Yeah, I'm just
king of the trailer park.
throw that in there. Any paint looks better than no paint.
Mm-hmm. Yep. UNC Samurai, I would broaden that. Don't lick your brush if you're painting. Sorry.
But tasty.
I'd point out
The
that
Numeric Workshop does not advocate for the consumption of paint.
Because they are cowards. It's tasty.
Yes, we are cowards when it comes to that.
I learned to paint on this stream and from Coffee Baron's stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now here we are. I think I've become passably okay.
And he's colorblind, so if he can do it.
I would also like to make the point that that is something you never quite get over feeling, is you never, no matter where you are on your painting journey, you're always going to feel like you're okay at best.
Yeah. But that's any art.
Yeah.
I've actually done a couple of things where I went, well, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, well, there can be things, right? There can be the individual one, like maybe, okay, the sun was shining right that day and I got it, but a lot of times you feel like
in general, yeah, I'm okay at this.
I'm okay.
Like if I put a lot of fucking time into something, I feel like I can do. Oh, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't generally feel like I am better than pretty good.
Right.
That's okay. Yeah. I do this because for me, this is meditative and it's relaxing and I enjoy it. And that's all you need. Whatever you're doing, if you enjoy doing it, that's all the impetus you need.
Yep. For me, I do digital art. I don't do it super awesome, but I do digital art.
Does it make you happy?
It does.
That's all that matters.
Your art made my my Christmas video just absolutely just the best it could have possibly been.
Thank you.
Like, and then some. It was great.
Thank you.
Like, it fit the entire vibe of the Christmas video. It was perfect.
Hey, Ducks, out of curiosity, anything happening on that commercial I sent you?
Not yet.
Okay.
I have been bogged down with work, and I have had significant brain melt.
How dare.
Yes.
Okay, I have to let this dry for a second, so you won't see me doing this, but I'm going to be holding it up to my desk fan for a bit.
Space Station 13 music.
Oh, I was going to go Brazil.
I don't play that game, but that song has been stuck in my head.
Little accidents. Do not fret. Exactly.
I was playing Space Station 13 yesterday, and as one does. And it was quiet, and I got bored, so I made a couple of extra toilets and may have filled the security lobby with toilets.
Okay, so what you're saying right now is you were deliberately griefing Squick before you knew you were deliberately griefing Squick.
I didn't know I was griefing Squick, but now it's funny.
Also, Joker is absolutely right here. Joker is saying if you don't like something you've painted, you can always strip it and start over. It is very difficult to ruin a miniature. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but for the most part, like, there's very little you can do to wreck something like this. You can always strip it and start over. In most cases, you can just put more paint over it.
Mm-hmm. I find that a good primer is actually kind of important.
It can be, because that helps paint stick to it, and it helps with how well paint sticks to it over time with handling and such.
I am not upset with my progress with Sephiroth tonight.
No, he's looking good.
He is looking.
Oh no, you haven't seen the current. In fact, if you give me a minute, I will knock something over. Pardon me.
Yeah, don't use Tamiya lacquer paint with minis. Don't. Yeah, confused one's right. Don't do that. For the most part, your mini paints are going to be acrylic paints. You can get away on some of this stuff with oil paints. Oil paints have their place on this. I hate enamels with the heat of a burning star. But there's some stuff you can do with enamels you can't do with acrylics. So I just don't fucking do them.
Okay. Can you tell me why you hate them? Just because...
They tend to be really thick. They take forever to dry. They're kind of, I mean, depending, they take special stuff to thin them. They smell funny. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, they're rough on the equipment that you use, and for the there's very little you can't do with acrylics that you end up doing with that. So just like, I don't see a reason to use enamels most of the time. Like, enamels will make for a very strong paint. Like, it will be very difficult to actually damage the paint.
Yeah, I'm going to push back a little bit on that one. Enamels have their place, but I'm going to argue it's largely not with minis, it's with models.
Yes, especially ones that are going to be handled.
But on top of that, I'm going to throw one more thing out there. Whatever paint you have is the right paint unless you have the money for better paint.
That's true. And even then, if you're happy with the results that you're getting, then be happy. Then that's fine.
Yep, Wookiee paints with apple barrel.
Yeah, no, I'm going to push back on that one too. Don't be happy with the results. Be happy with the process.
My skin crawls at the thought of doing this with apple barrel, but I started out there, so like, yeah, if that's what you can do, then great.
Oh no, we should totally send him a bunch of apple barrel, but label it wrong.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, we'll give him apple barrel and like what's the shitty not Crayola?
Oh god.
Rose art?
Yes.
All right. Check out Post in Holler.
He is looking good. Like, I think we need to get you another skin tone, but he is looking good.
Well, it's good enough for the moment, and I'm
very nice.
Wow.
Okay, so very quickly, this is 3 layers of paint in. Like, you could probably get away with this on a tabletop. I'm going to push it a little further and get some lighter greens on this. And again, this is a texture pad. This is a piece of Bristol board that I glued some sand to. You could use a piece of sandpaper, like really coarse sandpaper. This just gets most of the paint off of this without drawing the moisture out of the paint. And here I go, just dry brushing. Dry brushing is a technique in which you just kind of brush in one direction, and really you ought to be waiting longer than I am between coats on this because I'm actually stripping some paint off of a few parts of it. But it just leaves paint on the high points and the sticky out bits, so it leaves a natural highlight. So you can just gently do that, and it will add some more layers to your paint, and it doesn't leave too much on it, and it gives you a nice detailed finish. And like, after a certain point, you end up with something like this. And again, he's not perfect. I should have waited longer between coats on him, but
you can throw that on a table.
Yeah, like you could throw this jackalope on a table and like you have absolutely nothing to be concerned about because he is a painted mini that is in olive drab and has depth of color to him. Yep. And I did that in 10 minutes. 13 minutes if I'm really honest. But yeah, in 20 minutes you could do that without getting some of the paint strip off on it. And then you could just come back through, and if you wanted to, hit some bits of this with some gray paint, or hit the lasers with a blue or a red, and but at the end of the day, like, that is a totally playable piece.
I've done an entire company of urban mechs in under 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Now, just for everyone's benefit, real quick, here is Barbarian. I'm pretty happy with how Barbarian has turned out so far. I'll probably do some more work on him, but he's got some good highlights and he's got some good shadows.
Is it hard to throw Sephiroth on the screen, or will that break OBS again?
Give me a second.
Is it broke?
I can do it.
Our stream broke count is only at 3 tonight.
That's true. I can do it. Let's see if it'll do it. There we go. No, okay. I know how to do this now. I know how to do this.
I believe in you. Eventually.
Eventually.
Control F. There's a shortcut.
No, what I can do is after I save it, I can just click and drag it in, but I have to save it first. I don't know why I have to save it first, but here we are. No, you actually do have to do the thing I'm asking you to do.
I could also just...
There we go. There's his back.
I could also just... there we go.
And I'll get him from the front, too. Then we'll have both of them up.
But they were all of them deceived for another wing.
Another wing was made.
Obviously still work in progress, but... And that was done by a colorblind schmuck.
Okay, here we go. There's front. Come on, OBS, do the thing.
Yeah, Das Gruben, that's kind of that's like a little bit of what we're here for. We're here to be entertaining and silly, but we are actually painting. And so
I do try to actually be helpful. Okay, there we go. That is what Ducks managed tonight. You saw Barbarian. That's where we've ended up. And again,
very nice.
Barbarian.
I'm pretty jazzed with my progress, and Barbarian looks really good.
Yep.
And he's at least 2/3 of colors you can't see.
Right.
I mean, there's blue and then brown.
There's blue and okay, so half. We'll say half. His shirt is red. His cape, his shoes, and his lower sleeves are green. So, like, he is perfectly in line for you to have no idea what he looks like.
Well, the red and green are the same color, obviously.
Yeah, clearly.
And then, yeah.
But, folks, that's the show. I'll say it again because some people picked up on it last week. If you want us to show off your work, if you want comments on it, if you want help, advice, whatever, you can send it to us at... I'm giving
Not
you some...
that.
What?
I made a typo.
The address is art@wbpl76.com. That will come not exactly directly to me, but for the most part directly to me.
It goes through a series of Rube Goldberg-like steps.
It goes through a series of tubes.
Yeah. So I do want to reframe part of that.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Go.
Don't just send this to us if you want, like, give me the feedback and the technical break. No, send us cool shit. We want to see it.
Absolutely.
Send it, like, with enthusiasm. We want to see what you're working on. It's cool.
We have shown off all kinds of shit on the show at this point. We have had people send us products that they're working on in electronics. I haven't seen that one for a little
giant bit. Lego projects, like
Lego
landscapes
projects.
Made out of soda cans.
Yeah, a while back we had, very early on, we had somebody that was doing leather working. If you're doing something creative, I want to see it. So send it to...
Our kids send us their
coloring sheets, that's right. Like tonight, my kids were painting birdhouses. I had that up. Like, if you have something you want to show off that's yours or someone that you know... Whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be physical. I've had some people send us 3D models before. Whatever you want to send us, send it to us. What's that?
I send my digital art.
Yeah. And,
Yep.
Voxel doesn't send me stuff, but I'm on his Patreon, so I will absolutely plug Voxel Forge. Yeah, he makes stuff, and it's amazing. And, like, I show that off. White Rook Studios, another Patreon I'm on. He makes awesome shit. This is what I'm about. Like, I want to entertain y'all. If you want to learn something and you ask, I will do my best to answer it. And I want to promote artists and creatives and that kind of shit.
In that vein, Thunderhead Studios does Hex Tech, and he
That's
also
right.
does.
He does
He
some
also
models.
does his own, he does some models, and he also does a lot of painting streams, so you can see him when if you want to check out somebody else.
Thunderhead lately has been working on some 40K inspired stuff, and I've never wanted some of that stuff before, and now I do.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm gonna have to hassle him to see where he's actually gonna host that, assuming he is.
Yeah.
Because it's not on his website. Anyway.
Grimos, which email address did you use?
It's possible if you sent it tonight, I didn't see it. Also, for those of you playing along at home that haven't been with us for as long as we've been doing this, Grimos has an amazing tendency to use the wrong email when he sends stuff. And even when he does, sometimes it still doesn't come through. And it's a great running joke.
Yes. Oh, he said it during stream, so it'll be ready.
Okay. Next week, you'll see it. Now, one more note to close out the show. After next week, I'm going to be off the air for 2 weeks. The co-hosts are just learning about this for the first time, if they're not House Car. I'm taking a business trip. I will be out of state for a couple of weeks. So something I'm certain will cover the air. And Cookie, that might be your opportunity to do a Thursday night takeover with Wookiee. I know that had been something you've been talking about.
Yes, give people the business.
We can do that thing or whatever. We can figure it out.
Something will be on.
Poorly.
Yep.
Mad Ducks, maybe this is your opportunity to do something badly.
I mean, I do everything badly and it works out, but I don't know. It's not like I can stream.
Well, not with that attitude. Anyway, folks, it is 11:15 in the Central Time Zone. We are 15 minutes past our time. It was time well spent. As Squick has said, you have a choice when it comes to entertainment, and you chose poorly. Thank you.
No, I said the opposite of that.
Oh, okay.
That's my line. I actually will say that when I'm doing a mic check. Thank you for coming, and you have a choice in entertainment. Since I'm using a microphone, you chose wrong. I do that live at concerts.
Squick, I'm sorry. What do you usually say then?
Oh, you don't have a choice. You have already made it. The choice has been made. You have cast your lot in with us. I hope you've enjoyed it, because you can't get that time back. No refunds. The moon remains.
It's true.
You watched it. You can't unwatch it.
I mean, you can. There's a variety of, like, recreational...
Moving along.
Standard...
we're not going to talk about that because...
Toss a coin to station management. Chat of plenty, oh, chat room of plenty, oh.
Are you serenading the chat?
No, Diggs is.
No, he's badly toss a coin to your Witcher.
No, toss a coin to station management. It's totally different.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
It's a distinct song.
What size of coin?
What do you got?
I'm just saying, like, if we're throwing regular change around and that's the scale, then you're getting like the Batman penny.
I desire Eisenhower half dollars.
God, that's gonna be like 4,000 feet tall.
Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in.
And we're gonna go ahead and close out the stream. So people are throwing bits at me again, aren't they? Oh God!
Get owned.
All right, y'all. Oh my goodness. Thanks, I think. So have a good night.
Why are you here?
That's the one. Have a good night, everybody.
Have fun out there.
Night.